What's this K2 and media share? Okay, well. Bam, bada, bada, bum. Looks like I need to turn that up just a touch. There we go. That looks better. Oh, excuse me. Da, 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 da.
Disney's Donald Duck is usually seen in a pretty foul mood. Foul mood. Okay, yeah, that was terrible, but just bear with me. Some people may think he's just angry all the time, but
he is angry all the time.
Not. Donald actually has a pretty upbeat outlook on life. That is, until something comes along to ruin it. However, his short fuse is what people know him for, which makes sense since he was created to balance out that goody two-shoes mouse, Mickey. In fact, Donald is kind of a shield for Mickey. He does all the grimy, violent things that Disney won't allow Mickey to take part in. Oh, kind of like how I do all the research nobody else here wants to do, straight from the desk of Death Battle. Although, unlike Donald, I was never in the army. That's right, folks. Donald Fauntleroy Duck, what a middle name, right? Joined the military, which probably gave him a whole host of issues. At the beginning of World War II, with the government investing heavily into propaganda, of course they asked resident magic maker Walt Disney to join the party. But honestly, there's gotta be a better way to inspire the youths of America to join the service, because some of this stuff is seriously freaky. The 6-episode series starts heartwarmingly enough. Donald decides to join the army in hopes of becoming a pilot. Which, okay, first off,
I remember these episodes.
Really? Why is
he says Donald seems like his bringing up was rough.
I mean, he already wears a sailor outfit. I guess the government thought an amphibious bird in an amphibious car wouldn't be as entertaining as a bird trying to be a pilot. Anyway, the poor duck gets poked and prodded by a faceless group of army doctors, and soon enough, Donald is marched into the ground by army life, partially through literal marching. Because this is supposed to be a teaching moment for the kids, Donald decides to blow off some steam by going AWOL! Until he gets caught by Sergeant Pete and falls into a hole that perfectly fits his duck-sized behind, which makes Donald and Pete think that Donald's lost his legs. You know, Lieutenant Dan.
But you ain't got no legs, dude.
What up, Eddie?
What happens next is where things get real dark. Donald is so distraught that he takes Pete's pistol and threatens to kill himself. My God, look at his face! Kids saw this. And how does Pete respond?
And he said, "What up?"
He tells him to do it over there, behind the bushes. In what scenario is a superior officer endorsing this? I think
Not too much, Eddie. We just got done doing some Beat Saber, so I'm all nice and sweaty.
Wasn't this supposed
We're
to
doing
be
some VR.
Army propaganda? Oh, to be
Dice is laughing my ass
all
off.
of that storyboarding session. Right after almost, killing himself, Donald is sent out on a solo mission behind enemy lines. Yeah, because sending a mentally compromised soldier out on an important mission without getting him help is really just the best idea in the world. Yeah, do that. This episode shows not only a host of awful Japanese caricatures, but also Donald destroying an entire Japanese military base. So keep in mind the next time you look into Donald's eyes, remember, he's taken countless human lives.
Jesus, what the
Donald's awful
fuck?
experiences in the military probably contributed to just how bad his temper is nowadays. I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say the duck's likely got some PTSD from his time in the service. Let me give you an example. Before the war, in a comic strip called Familiar Profile, Donald sets up a trap for whoever has been raiding his fridge. Only to find out it was himself, sleepwalking. What a wacky misunderstanding. After the war, in a 1945 comic issue, he found himself in the exact same situation. Only this time, Donald immediately blames his nephews, and when he's interrupted in the middle of his sleepwalking, thanks to some strategically placed firecrackers, he thinks he's back in the war! Donald chases after his nephews with a curtain rod for a bayonet and calls them all sorts of racial slurs. And his nephews...
Wes says I love that they have
laugh it
crew.
off. It was a different time, a very, very different time. Like, oh hey kids, how about getting your dear old uncle some help? You selfish little pricks. Oh, fun fact. After the war, Soldier Donald was never really seen again, not even to get discharged. Which meant by the time Donald's 50th birthday rolled around, he had spent 43 years on active duty. Luckily for Donald, he was honorably discharged on May 19th, 1984. He even got promoted to Buck Sergeant. We thank you.
Jazzy says cancel Donald. Oh, poor Donald, man. They're canceling him for sure. They're canceling his ass for sure.
I am still having trouble wrapping my head around this.
Oh. Dude, he's just chilling so hard.
We just discovered a hidden secret visual effects shot.
Hey, what's up? Welcome to another episode of... Oh, God. What happened to the couch?
Where's Clint?
Holy couch.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to another wonderful episode of Visual Effects Artists React. This time we are back with Bollywood, Tollywood, Jollywood. There's a million names for it. We're calling it Bollywood because it sums it up nicely.
I'm very excited for this Bollywood episode because, I mean, honestly, I truly love Bollywood. I love the passion behind it all.
When Bollywood is good, it's like just any American blockbuster, but on like total steroids because it's got this crazy, like over-the-top influence to it. And when it's bad, it's kind of like a really awesome high production quality, like American movie. Either way it goes, I love it.
What the fuck was that?
Dude, I love how they just try to kill this guy. They're like, let's crank this bar up so high. Oh my God.
You did it.
Somehow got more velocity to like...
My wife's sister-in-law
Yeah, it's basically...
is a famous actress in Bollywood.
So how did they do it? They just did it for real, I guess, probably.
This looks like the most classic Bollywood type of effect.
Wire removal.
Wire removal. That's an intense shot. So how do they do that
yeah,
top
good
shot
point.
then? So if it's on
Looking
wires,
down at it.
the wires would be, I guess they'd have to like hide it between the wires, the camera. You know?
He might be on some sort of like hip thing.
He looks like he's on a hip thing. You can even see it in his shirt a little bit.
It looks like he's not that high off the ground, and also the ramp disappeared, and the like pole vault thing disappeared.
Everything disappeared, yeah, basically.
And maybe that bar is CG.
The bar's probably CG because the wires would have clipped it, yeah. And
Also, there's like no definition in that bar, so
Yeah,
it's
it's just a
like
black
it's literally
solid.
just a or a red solid.
I'm colorblind.
Oh, how are you a VFX artist?
Sometimes it's hard, you know?
Wait a second, all the signs are fake.
Yeah,
Every single
they
sign
are.
is fake. EFX is probably the visual effects house that
Magic
worked on this
in
movie.
motion.
So this movie is about a guy who's got like mythological ancestry and powers, which is why he's basically a superhero in the modern day.
So when he's not doing sweet jumps, he's fighting bad guys.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot to,
He's got the bloodline of an ancient swordsman in him. Oh man.
I gotta update us into the just chatting.
Yeah. Wait, who's this?
Who's this? His portly buddy.
Oh, we did it! Oh, dude, yes! Oh man, they actually did that. That was a sweet stunt there.
My first reaction was like, oh, it's miniatures. And then like, well, it kind of doesn't look like miniatures.
No, it's like an actual set with a green screen. It looks legit. I mean, it could be, it certainly could be a miniature.
I think they just did it.
It looks legit, yeah, it looks
I think
legit.
they just took a thing like that and threw it on a ramp and just like freaking slingshotted it.
Well, look at the way the helicopter actually moves after it's being hit. It flexes in a way a miniature can't flex. And that fire coming out of it, like...
I love the Power Rangers. The Power Rangers, like...
Look how tiny the jump is in that angle. That was a tiny jump.
Oh, what the heck? Yeah, that's real. That's all real, 100%.
So they're manually rotoscoping that fire. Do you see that?
Yeah.
Oh my God, there's so many errors. Look at the mask. And then look at the feather on the right side too.
Oh,
What's the plan?
Oh my God!
Dude, that hot dog, freaking like...
that freaking impact is the transition point. He's actually holding on, and you'll see right around there. See, click.
Yeah.
In motion, you don't see that little glitch. Overall, other than the fact that the CG arm looks kind of like a hot dog,
Yeah.
you know, the actual execution of doing that shot is really good.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Oh, and also notice how he's actually specifically turning so that his arm that just got chopped is away from camera. Had he rotated the other way, you'd have to use effects to track in a stump.
Yeah, it'd be a lot harder to paint out the arm too, because it's going to be
Oh,
coming.
absolutely.
It's easy to paint out an arm this, but once it's over your body, if you paint it out, now suddenly you have an arm-sized gap you have to now fill in with custom elements.
Speaking of arm-sized gaps, I actually got a clip for you guys to watch.
What a segue.
What?
Oh.
I can tell you right now, I know this actor, and he's a normal-sized guy. So
This is a movie about a little person who is very well off, and they're trying to find themselves. He's actually 5'7", and in the movie, he's 4'8". The effects in this movie are so flawless, it hurts my brain.
That's a full-on camera move. Like it was tracking backwards and also panning to the right.
Yeah.
is this like Lord of the Rings stuff, where there's just...
No.
Because it's easy enough to do a camera move and have, you know, regular sized people and small sized people. They did that in Lord of the Rings. We broke that down in a previous episode. But they're holding hands here. That's what's blowing my mind.
I am very confused.
Doesn't this hurt your head, dude?
It does.
Let me break this down for you guys. So every shot in this movie, which had this actor shrunken down to 4'8", they had to shoot 5 takes for 1 take. And they pieced everything together in post. When we did Boss Town Dynamics, that was probably like a 5, 6, maybe 7-step process. This is a 28-step process to get this guy to look like a little person. So the first take that they did
Holy
was
cows.
just the actors walking together with the floor removed. All of their sets were kind of like Legos, so all the floors could be moved around and taken out. So he's sunken down, and he's holding hands. They're holding hands. They're both in the shot, but they're still holding hands.
So the hand holding is real.
The hand holding is real.
Oh, okay.
The next take they do, that actor on the right doing his motion with no people in the background, no extras, holding his hand out without the main actor. The next take is a clean plate, no extras, just the background. Then they do another take, extras only. And then the final take is the main actor holding an invisible hand. It's just him, no extras, walking down, holding his hand out. Because, speaking of arm-sized gaps, when you're painting something out and you have a hand-sized hole that you need to replace, you need that information. So the actor by himself is the information that you would need to shrink him down and fill in the gaps with.
But that doesn't make sense though. Like what? But how is he like? It's not just him being shorter. He's like scaled. Like,
Yeah, no, exactly.
He's smaller and thinner. So what
So
take are they using for that?
I think they're using all the takes and different pieces of it. So it's like they're able to merge different parts of each take together.
Yes.
That's what it seems like to me. This has to be a motion control system, right?
Yes. They had some pretty intense technology to shoot this movie.
Because if that was the case, then that crazy camera move they do at the end isn't all that crazy. Because it's repeatable.
So I guess that the body double is like the reference.
Yeah, look at that. Okay. The very next shot after this, where it's just like kind of a medium shot on both of them.
They still shrink him. They still shrink him. Like his shoulders aren't as wide.
Yeah.
His shoulders.
Yeah.
There's less distance between his
That
shoulders.
is crazy that they would take that much.
Yeah. It was,
Let me ask, okay, here's my thought process though. Correct me if I'm wrong. Why not just get a little person? Why go through all of that to shrink a dude?
exactly.
He is
I see
smaller.
what you're saying.
Like, this is some tricky compositing.
Yo, you guys really want to see something nuts? Look at this. Dude, that hurts my head. Like, she's interacting with him. I am still having trouble wrapping my head around this.
I see the elements here, but I can't tell how they're piecing them together still. How do they look so naturally locked and synced together?
I don't know. If you guys have any insight on some zero visual effects besides the one behind the scenes video on the internet, please leave a comment below. Let us know how this is done. We got to crack the case on this one, man. This one is intense.
A lot of guys.
What you gonna do
When they come for you.
when they come for you? Oh, watch out. We're good though, because we got this guy.
Daisy says discrimination. What the hell?
Dude, he's just chilling so hard.
Look at that. Look at that track. Look at that janky track, dude.
Oh my god.
You can see like the edge matte feather on the side.
They're all superheroes.
Yeah, seriously.
Oh, 2 BBs? Oh, explosion bombs.
Yo, fire BBs. He's like, oh, I got a car coming at me. No problem. Boom. Just gonna stop it.
that side it's like,
All right, so this is Ambala 2015, one of my favorite Bollywood action scenes here. Let's go back to that Jeep jump.
this one actually, for once, looked like it wasn't done in the original shot.
Oh, dude, so this is like Photoshop.
Yes, nephew Photoshop effects.
Because the perspective doesn't
Oh,
change
look at
as it
that,
goes
yeah.
from frame right to frame left.
But they did put a reflection on the van.
Yeah.
Like, I was about to say wire work for this stuff, but now I'm watching it and it's like, oh, wow.
But stay tuned because the very
Oh
next
my God.
shot, the very next shot is the wire work stuff.
Okay, that's definitely at least a wire shot because the perspective of the car is changing.
Yeah, yeah.
I feel bad for the stuntman on the Jeep in that shot. Look at that impact. He's just like, crunch. And the snapshot freeze frames are honestly the best part about this, and I can tell you how they did them. So they took the camera from 3 different angles, and the on-set still photographer was like, all right, photo shoot time. Dude, those Matrix bullets.
Those are actual, wait,
Never been touched by a human hand, like perfectly pristine. So this is probably a VFX shot because they're rotoing out the ramps the cars are hitting.
Like, it's a real explosion, but then the,
looks like the base of the explosion is fake.
yeah.
Because I think they're like reworking it to paint out the ramps.
Was he winking at the camera or the ladies?
The ladies.
The ladies.
I mean, you can see the ladies in his glasses.
Oh, you're right. You literally see the ladies in the reflection of his...
And the
Wait.
reflection is actually tracked onto his
That's-
glasses.
That's visual effects. We just discovered a hidden secret visual effects shot.
Yeah,
Look.
you see how the people are moving
You're
with his
right.
glasses
Yeah, yeah.
as opposed to like,
I was asking that question as a joke, but you're totally right. They literally tracked the ladies into the reflection. But
see, they should be in one spot and his glasses reveal them. And then when he moves away, they stay in place as it wipes away. But in the shot here, the ladies actually move with his glasses.
It's like he has bifocals.
that means he has eyes only for these ladies. No matter where he looks, it's
yes.
ladies.
Yes, I had no
That's
idea.
funny.
Just
I don't think. I think it's a detail of the shot that no one noticed.
Ambala.
Ambala, bravo,
Yes.
bravo.
If you guys have any sort of Bollywood scenes that feature a dude cooler than this, I will not believe you, but maybe leave it in the comments down below. Next week, we experimented with long exposure photography and drones, and if you missed it,
Very cool, very cool. Those were good ones, Wolf. Both of them. Oh, man. Oh, man. Da, 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 da. Damn, it's already 10:30. I wonder if the da, 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 da. So that wasn't even the Bollywood one I wanted. What the fuck? There's 7 of them? Holy shit. I think the wife went to sleep. She was active 2 hours ago on Facebook. She definitely fell asleep. It's just gonna remember which one is which. Feels bad, man. Oh shit, man. That Beast Saber wore me the F out, dude. Dun, 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 dun. Trying to see if I feel like jumping into anything. I think I'm still tilted from the oh, Brothers, the Tale of Two Sons. That's supposed to be a good game. That off of Epic. I think I'm still too tilted to play League from the other night. What's this, by the way? Excuse me. This is, by the way, Warhammer 3 is pretty good. Has a neat prologue / tutorial. I saw, I forget who I saw playing it a little bit. And it actually did not look bad. Again, not really something that I'm necessarily into, but it didn't look bad. Da, 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 da. Man, I need like a name. Oh, I already have Brothers: A Tale of Two Sons. But so I spent the whole of after work yesterday on just that. Wait, Brutal Legend, isn't that the game Jack Black is the main character in? I didn't even know I had that game. What says yep? Command and Conquer Red Alert. The Elder Scrolls Online. This was a Firewatch. That was a good game. Wait, they did a update on. Oh, they added controllers and okay, it's not like anything new to the game. Fish for Last 2. The Forest. Faster Than Light. That was a good game. Golf with your friends. Well, it says it got horrible press because they marketed it as a hack and slash game, but it's actually a RTS. I watched Jack Black play it not too long ago. Like he did it on his YouTube channel. He did like where he was playing it. And it actually looked pretty fun for an old game. Dude, I cannot believe how popular this Lost Ark game. It isn't even that good. I'm like hating on it hardcore, but I can't help it. Mortal Kombat Collection. Do I not have Phasmophobia installed? I do not. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Oh, I wonder what's on let's see what's on Xbox while we're I forgot I had some games on Xbox. Stardew Valley. I need to reinstall. Was this a neat game? It's just not what they marketed it. Fair enough. Runeterra. Dun, 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 dun. What was Unepic? I remember that game. Valheim. Like a message. We Were Here. That was a good game. I played that with Tony, I think. Or did I play that with you, Wolf? I think I played with Tony. You know what? I should. Oh, because I could try that in. Da, 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 da. Was this not with me? Yeah, I think it was Tony. Da, 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 da. There. Da, da. They got on sale on the XCOM Enemy Unknown. And Sky. I want to play this Half-Life Alex or whatever it's called. Overwhelmingly 99% positive. It's a VR game. It looks so good. Skyrim VR. I don't know that I would ever play that. I've played it so many times a game, I doubt I would ever actually. Man, they ain't got none on sale right now. Pistol whip. I wonder if Oculus has. Dude, how come I've heard like this? So this has like a very positive. How come I've heard so much people talking shit on this Horizon Zero Dawn, Wolf, that came out on PC? Do you know? Like, do you know what I'm talking about? What? Nothing on sale right now? How do I see my wish list? Says don't know nothing about it. Yeah, there was like so much freaking. Da-da-da-da-da-da. How do I see if something's on sale? It doesn't look like it is at all. Da-da-da-da-da. Well, it says I never heard anything bad about it. I heard it was a pretty good port for once. I mean, that's what I heard overall too. But then I was like seeing that there was like, because there was people complaining that people were complaining about it, and I'm like, huh, okay, what the heck's going on here? Well, do you want to do an ARAM, Wolf, to end the stream on? Probably only got time for, I think I'm only filming one. If you don't want to, I don't really care. I don't really know what else to play for 30 minutes. If so, I'm in the Discord. Well, says to be fair, haters are everywhere and they rarely need a reason to hate, and sure. I mean, I agree. 100%.
What's up, man?
Ba-da, ba-da-da-da. If it loads here. Oh, there we go. Oh, is my mic not working in Discord? Hold on. I don't think my stuff is. Input device would be test.
Hey, I can.
This would. Yo, can you hear me now, Wolf?
Yeah, I can.
Oh, okay, there you go. Now I can hear you. My somehow my stuff got that in Discord. Yo, I don't know why, but like League of Legends is loading slow AF right now.
But yeah, I was really amazed by how much more cinematic they're being in Total War this time. Because like last game, it was like opening cinematic, and then everything after that was just, you know, completely not necessary. Like just still image, you know, with a little bit of text here or there.
Yeah.
Maybe a very minor video, you know. But now this one, they went all out on it. Like there's all kind of prologues all got
How are you